Good day, fellas. I hope you are ready for your daily dose of skill. While everyone is talking about the BZ, while everyone is talking about the Char, let's talk about the Iron Arnie, fellas. It is tier 8 American medium tank, right? Which is more like a heavy tank or heavium. It truly reminds me Suka Pershing in a way. This is how I feel like. Well, without pref matchmaking though. All in all, the tank is very solid in my opinion, although it is slow for a medium tank, right? Standards, for heavy tank standards, it would be okay. It has derpy gun handling for any standards, to be fair with you. Well, or let's say average gun handling, right? And in a way, DPM of this tank is stinky poo-poo. I cannot describe this vehicle somehow differently. It's just how it goes, right? But combination of the things are making this tank somehow decent, and it's not the most horrible tank in the world of tanks by any shape or any form, right? Don't get me wrong. It's not like I am shit-talking this vehicle. I'm just saying the thing straight in the face. Now, I can tell you one thing. Whenever your team is going to win the game very easily, you will have a problem to run for damage with this vehicle. This is how I feel like. I had many situations when my team is winning and I cannot do anything just because video project, video board, video like light tanks in front, right? And that was a bit of frustration thing for me. But other than that, tank is alright. Let's talk about the gun. 320 alpha damage, 230 millimeters of penetration, which is not bad whatsoever, especially for a medium tank. Heat penetration, 300. That is absolutely amazing. It is very good, fellas. So yeah, all in all, you are having a tier 8 heavium. Not medium, not heavy. Somewhere in between, right? This is how it looks like. And in this game, obviously, we are playing against the tier 10, so we need to be very cautious, fellas. We cannot go in front and say blah, 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 because it won't work. Well, if I will try to do that, I will probably end up in the garage. So I cannot be that aggressive and I cannot spank enemies without concern, in a way, right? That is important thing to say. Meanwhile, Liz, greetings. Equipment which I'm using of this tank, I tested two different setups. I've tested stabilizer, rammer and ventilation, and I tested improved aiming unit, rammer and ventilation. And for some weird reason, I felt like I am having so much better time with improved aiming unit. And I can answer your question why I felt this way. Because whenever you are aiming your gun, you are going to hit your shots, right? That is important thing. Obviously, I mean, sure, you can't snap. You cannot say if you are using this equipment setup, you will never ever be able to snap your shots. It's not the case, you will, but you would do things better with a stabilizer, if I can say so. It's okay, let's take our time to aim. Beautiful. Not even close, fellas. Never worried, not even close. Now, Mr. T and Hash, how are you doing here on the corner? I see that Love, don't worry, fellas. I'm paying attention. I am paying attention into the maxi map. Ooh, what I did not expect though is that Dede Fede sitting here in the back. Ay, how hardly you mixed my cards, buddy. I was feeling like a fresh pickle, you know? I felt like, woo, we can go and we can spank everyone like there is no tomorrow, and now I am a bit paranoid with all this. Okay, Love, let's hit Love and let's move on. Now Mr. Jack Pizda in the back. Okay. Are you looking for me? I do not know where you are looking and you cannot hit me. That's fine and that's fair, I guess. T-54 in the side and Leo in the back. I am thinking how to get a bit more use of all this, fellas, because I am very well aware of that. I can't survive this game if I'm not going to be too aggressive. I get it, believe me, I am not naive, mother trucker. I can see that. But the thing is, surviving, sometimes it's not enough. Sometimes you want to do a bit more, if you know what I mean. Sometimes you just want to do a bit more. They defeated. I am not too paranoid about him. It is alright. All good. Remember when in the start of the battle I said it can be a bit complicated to run for the damage, right? This is... Not bad, not bad. 7 for creativity. Anyways, I said before it can be complicated to run for a damage, and it truly is. Bless me. It truly is, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. And in this kind of situation, luckily the map is small, so we could take this hold down position and we could farm enemies. But other than that, it would be a hassle if enemies are playing in the other side, right? Anyway, scoreboard. Okay, so we have 3,200 damage, 1,000 assisting damage, hip hip hooray. We are first by experience, we are second by the damage. Oh, Conqueror, you had your own farm, didn't you? And we made 164,000 profits, and this is without my bonuses activated. And one more thing which I forgot to say, this tank truly prints credits. I truly felt like whenever I played with this vehicle, I feel like credit income comes to me, you know, I can smell it, I can feel it. It is important thing to say. And for a 5 minutes game, come on fellas, what do you want from me? Let's go for seconds. Okay fellas, what do we have? We have Himmelsdorf, and this is pretty good map for us. I believe we can play pretty well hold down, or maybe I don't want to play hold down. This is the question. Maybe I want to be cheeky mother trucker. This is the question. Can we do this or not? Okay, all in all, I like this tank, fellas. I truly do like this tank, but my average performance with this vehicle feels lackluster whenever I am looking into the score. And I think I figured out why it feels this way, because of the low DPM. I think the low DPM is making it very, very hard to average, let's say, 3,000 average damage or something like this. This is how I feel like whenever I am playing with this vehicle. And yes, you have a good armor. Don't get me wrong, fellas. Armor is very, very nice from this vehicle and stuff. But you have no DPM. And not having DPM is a bit of the problem. Skill, you said bad gun handling. Yep. I said bad gun handling, and I can repeat that once again. ELC in the side, I do not really mind about the ELC, and what we are going to do, we are going to have a blast. So, what's up? How are you doing? And now we are going to play the game. How we are going to play the game? We will show them who is the boss. Ooh, barbecue, very, very nice. Now, you would not be able to do this shit with the Pershing. For example, if we are comparing this tank against the Pershing, you would not be able to do things like this. And as you can see, even though enemies are shooting heat at me, by the way, he's stuck, that means I can penetrate him into the turret. If I would play, let's say, with a Pershing, I would not be able to be that brave, right? If I would play with a Suka Pershing, maybe I would, but it would still be kind of complicated situation, right? And with this tank, it is perfection to go like this and to start punishing enemies like there is no tomorrow into the side, even though you are receiving fire as well. It's not like I am sniping from the back and saying, hey, hip hip hooray, how are you doing, you know? I am literally in the middle of the fight and I am using this armor properly. And you know what? It doesn't really matter how this game will go. Will I have 3,000 or will I have 5,000 damage? It doesn't really matter. It must be shown how the things are looking like with this tank whenever you are using the tank properly. I am talking about the obviously armor and stuff, right? It is important thing to say. Now, looking into the gun handling, it is obviously not ideal in this situation. Let's get real, it is not excellent, but we are kind of alright. Now, phase 1. Wow, phase 1. I appreciate your knowledge. You know you can block your cupola. That is great. You know what? I know I can block my cupola as well. And what to do now? And what to do now, my man? And what to do now? Oh, you are using even gun depression. Wow! But your friends doesn't. You know what, fellas? Battle of the Titans. Battle of the Titans, both of us. You know what, my man? How about if we would not fight? You want to fight? Fine. 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 I get it. I get it. You want to fight. How about that? Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, hold down. Repeat after me. Hold down. You don't like it, do you? I see you do not really like it. This is perfection. What you are seeing here, speaking about the armor-wise, it is perfect. It cannot get any better than this. As you can see, tier 9 tank spamming hits or not spamming hits doesn't really change absolutely anything. We are just showing our dominance, and that's about it, right? So that is very, very good showcase, and I'm very happy we managed to craft this game. I am speaking overall from my experience. I played with this tank plenty on stream, as you can see. We have 70+% mark of excellence and whatnot. But the thing is, not every game was great, and even, you know, today I needed to get used for this vehicle. I needed to play some games in order to feel how to play with this tank, you know? This is how I feel like. Meanwhile, ta-da! Nice, beautiful. This guy is eliminated from the game. Plus 3000 hit points. Skoda is sitting in the side. Okay, understood. How about Scorpion G? Oh, yo! Hi! Udes! Oh, yo, Scorpion. Okay, what do I want to do? Do I want to hit Udes? Okay, okay. Okay, big boy. Okay. Well, to say that the least, I did not saw that one coming. Either way, pretty good game. Not pretty good game, awesome game. Even though we have 4000 damage, we have 5000 blocking damage, and that was perfection. This is how you are playing with this tank. Hold down. Nice. Let's teleport to the scoreboard. Okay, fellas. All in all, I am feeling very, very happy, but it is defeat. I did not saw that one coming, fellas. I think I was over-aggressive in the end of the day. What can you do? Anyways, 3,900 damage, 600 assisting damage, plenty of the shots blocked for sure. We are top on our team by the score, hip hip hooray, and we made in the same time 123,000 profits. That is okay, but all in all, it could have been just tiny touch better. Anyways, let's go for round number 3. Okay, third game with Iron Arnie. One more thing which I really want to say. For me, I found this vehicle extremely hard to be consistent with. I do not know, is it because the tank itself, or is it because of the games nowadays, when, you know, you have a situation when your team is capping in the first 3 minutes of the game, or you have something else, I do not know. But I felt like I am extremely inconsistent with this vehicle. That is the problem. And I still haven't managed to figure this out. I have a feeling it is because of the DPM of the tank, but maybe I am wrong. Anyways, it is how it is. And for example, now you are not seeing the games in row. You are seeing better games because there was battles when I did 3 shots. And I simply could not do absolutely anything else with the tank, right? Which was quite sad if I can say so. Bad aim by me, can't complain. I'm alright, don't worry, I am feeling great, but that was a bad aim from my side. Swiper shouldn't hit me anyways. I'm alright, and this Type 59 is making pressure. That is not the wisest choice by this gentleman. I mean, yes, he is going to be a bit of the pain in the ass, but still it is not the wisest choice. The thing is, I don't really mind him sitting in this position. Neither he can support his team from here, neither he can do anything, you know? I am just chilling in a way. Okay, there is another swiper in front. So there is 2 swipers, and there is a Type 59. Okay, understood. For swiper, we could easily load gold ammunition. By the way, since he is so close, I'm speaking about the Type 59, he doesn't have any problems whatsoever to hit my cupola. That is fear, and that is understandable for me. It is alright. Meanwhile, swipers are making pressure like this. Good. Have fun. I have hits, don't worry, my man. We are going to have a conversation. You have gold, I have gold. Both of us are gold noobs, right? Good. Another hit to the Mr. Swiper. That's okay. I think I can go for another one easily. Beautiful. Now at this point I need to escape from here before it's too late. It's okay, doesn't really matter. I will take one, that's fine. And now we are playing. Good luck pushing on me, boys. Good luck pushing on me. Now we have some support in the back. Don't worry, we are alright, or are we? Guys! 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 Oh my bananas. Well, this is what I'm talking about. It is hard to be consistent, fellas. I mean, you tell me about this game, fellas. You tell me about this game. How is it even possible? I mean, this is what I'm talking about when I'm saying I am struggling to be consistent with this tank. I do not know what I'm supposed to say. And for me, one game, I am playing one game, I'm playing good game. You know, you saw the first game, 4,000. The second game, which you saw, 4,000 damage, shitton of the blocking damage. Before that, I had a bad game. Now it's the same situation. I mean, I'm not here to bullshit you. The tank is good, the tank is looking good on the paper, the tank is feeling fine. For some weird reason, I cannot be consistent with it. I just simply can't. Maybe it's just because of me being bad in the game, or is it because of the matchmaking, or is it because of my period, because my ass is bleeding after this session? I do not know, fellas. Anyways, let's teleport to the scoreboard and let's see what we have. Okay, fellas, we are back with a defeat. I want to tell that straight. I don't want to look into this tank anymore. I just don't. I'm not thinking the tank is bad. I still haven't figured out everything about this vehicle, but I don't want to look into this tank at this point. I just don't. Anyways, 2,500 damage, which is not a great score. It is how it is. Vipers made pressure through the middle, and they survived with this kind of play. What can I say? Kudos to you. It worked for you. Congratulations. We made 87,000 profits, and you saw 3 games, right? And in reality, my performance is this, because I'm getting one good game, one bad game. Like, bad game, like, when there is nothing what I can do about this. You know, as an example, previous game which I had with this tank, which you haven't seen, is like 1,900 damage, team captured the base, right? Obviously, in the end of the day, we went for extra shot and we died, right? As you can see, pretty much 10 seconds before the game is ending. I just did not manage to make this tank work. I don't know why, but let it be. You will see more videos about this tank, and I believe I will master it, and I will have more conversation about this tank very, very soon. But for now, I am done. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you had a great time, and I hope you enjoyed yourself, and see you very, very soon. Skill is out for today. Peace.